Hello everyone, my name is Sanidhi Kasturi, USN 1BM19CS 143, and this is my video submission for the non-credit course Social Message with an Awareness. My topic is hunger and malnutrition. So undernourishment is an important challenge. Let's see what does that mean. So firstly, what is undernourishment? An individual is considered to be undernourished when their dietary caloric intake is less than their minimum requirements. The number of undernourished people in the world has declined since 1991. However, in 2016, we have seen an increase back to the level of 2009. Undernourishment is still very common in sub-Saharan Africa. About 18% of the population in this region do not consume sufficient calories. This is the region with the highest rates of undernourishment, but this is also the region where we have seen the largest progress in the recent decades. On the whole, the world average has almost halved since 1991. Undernourishment has important consequences. Undernourishment children are more prone to health outcomes, likely to lower educational achievement, and to give birth to smaller infants in the future. Malnutrition is also associated with lower economic status and labor market opportunities in adulthood. Stunting is also an important symptom of malnutrition. Wasting is also a common symptom of malnutrition. In South Sudan, for example, more than 20% of children under 5 have weight that is too low for their height. Undernourishment is not the result of a world without enough food. In virtually all countries with available data, if we divided the total amount of available calories by the number of people, we would be able to reach the threshold of 2000 kilocalories per person per day. Now, what does that mean? It means that food may be wasted at the consumer level. In fact, in every country in the world, the total amount of available calories from crops, that is before the animal feed and including imports and exports, is enough to reach the average threshold of 2000 calories per day. In some countries, almost 10 times over. Abundant food supply is not enough to guarantee that people will have access to food. But famines, where people starve due to lack of available food, are also much less common today. Food scarcity is certainly a problem in specific contexts, but malnutrition is more than just a lack of aggregate supply. Permanently ending hunger requires more than just a one-off push in incomes. If hunger prevented poor people from working and earning enough to buy sufficient food, we would see that most people in poverty spending everything on food and necessities. This is rarely the case. Food poverty traps seems to be uncommon. Even for very poor people within low income countries, food expenditures increase much less than one for one with household budgets, and even when extra income does lead to more food expenditure, this does not simply always imply more calories, but rather better tasting calories. In India, for example, per capita consumption of calories has grown down while incomes have gone up. Undernourishment is an important challenge, and it is not just about the calories. Independently of calorie intake, low consumption of key vitamins and minerals can also lead to malnutrition. This is referred to as hidden hunger. Malnutrition can arise from micronutrient deficiencies, that is, the lack of key vitamins and minerals which are consumed in small quantities. Anemia is an important example of hidden hunger. Anemia is associated with low aerobic capacity, general weakness, lethargy, and in some cases, especially for pregnant women, it can be life-threatening. Micronutrition deficiencies can be met directly through balanced diets or by taking fairly cheap supplements or fortified products. The map shows the proportion of households which use iodized salt. As we can see, consumption remains very low in many low income countries where iodized salt could actually make a difference. Thank you.